Hi there, welcome to my views on news. Two news stories, both are from the Tigray region. Firstly, Gita Chaureda this morning visited a zone in Tigray where Debrecen TPLF chairman laid the foundation stone of a paint factory a few days ago. Reportedly, the mayor of the town tried to prevent welcome gatherings. Mayor is supportive of Debrecen group. This is what is happening in Tigray. Political conflict at its worst. Secondly, Debrecen-led TPLF leaders held a meeting with Arvind Masinga, US ambassador to Ethiopia. It happened yesterday. This meeting was different from earlier meetings between TPLF leaders and Americans. Arvind Masinga visited Mekelle, 3-day visit to mediate between Debrecen-led TPLF and Getachew-led interim government. So why was this meeting different? Meeting between Debrecen and Arvind Masinga. And after the meeting, TPLF issued a statement mentioning genocide. Let's start with the first story, which is from Tigray, Tambien, Central Tigray. Gita Choreda this morning visited Tambien, Abe Adi city. It was in Abe Adi that during a gathering was organized, a Shinda festival was organized, and it was attended by Debrecen Mikhail, TPLF chairman. And he he laid the foundation stone of a paint factory in Abayadi back then. So the mayor of Abayadi, his name is Atakalti. He's accused of supporting TPLF Debrecen wing. Maybe that is why Debrecen was invited to Abayadi on a Shinda. Today, when Getachew was due to arrive in Abayadi, before that, Getachew supporters planned rallies, welcome ceremonies in Abayadi. The mayor tried to prevent gatherings in Abayadi, reportedly, at the Kalti. But Getachew supporters, they managed to come out, they lined along the streets. Vehicles were seen too in welcome ceremony. Getachew wants to show that he's in charge, that he's in control. He can visit any part of Tigray, whether the mayor is supportive of the Debrecen group or not. He's in charge. He's interim president. So Getachew arrived in Abayadi. He was warmly welcomed there. Did mayor welcome him? We could not confirm the mayor receiving him, but people were there. Videos are in circulation showing Getachew being received by people. His gunmen can be seen, cameramen can be seen, recording his reception in Abayadi. So this is the situation in Tigray where political conflict is at its worst and the highest level. Getachew wants to prove that he is in charge. He will visit any part of Tigray. No one can stop him. Administrators, mayors will have to obey his orders. Otherwise, they'll be fired. He fired Lia Kasa. The Debrecen group 2 days ago issued a statement rejecting dismissals, appointments being made by Getachew or the group, calling that unconstitutional, illegal. So this political tug of war is ongoing. Any sign of de-escalation will only happen if the two sides talk, if they sit at the table and agree on some minimum points. You'll see gradual de-escalation. It has not happened so far. Rather, both parties issuing statements, their supporters issuing statements, inflaming the tensions. I have not seen any significant de-escalatory effort in Tigray so far. Rather, the divisions are becoming deep. Only hope is the Arvind Masinga's visit, US ambassador to Ethiopia. Can his visit lead to any de-escalation? That remains to be seen. Arvind Masinga, we know that arrived in Mekelle 72 hours ago. US ambassador, very vocal, very informed about Ethiopian internal affairs, very involved as well. Americans mediated between TPLF and federal government. They're guarantors of Pretoria deal too. When Arvind Masinga arrived, he was welcomed by Gita Choreda and Varede in Mekelle. Later, he met with Sadkan too. And last night, Arvind Masinga held a meeting with the Debretsion-led TPLF Group 2. TPLF issued a statement after that. Interestingly, in the past, when TPLF leaders met with Americans, mostly the meetings were attended by some TPLF leaders, a few executive committee members, 3 or 4 members, Getachew, Debretsion, etc. This time, Debretsion was not alone when he met with Arvind Masinga. Central committee members were there, women were there, intellectuals were there, dozens of people were there with Debretsion to meet with Arvind Masinga. Why? Debretsion wanted to show to Arvind Masinga that he is the representative of TPLF. TPLF is with him, behind him. Secondly, now he knows that he cannot make decisions on his own. He needs the support and backing of other TPLF leaders too. Getachew and his companions have formed a splinter group. Debretsion now would like to make his rank strong by making participatory, inclusive decisions. That is why he's keeping everyone on board. Central committee, executive committee members, all were invited to attend this meeting between Debretsion and Arvind Masinga. And after the meeting, TPLF Debretsion wing issued a statement mentioning some very important points. Firstly, TPLF said that the meeting was held between Debretsion Mikhail, TPLF chairman, and Arvind Masinga, and the meeting focused on implementation of Pretoria deal, which has been delayed. Secondly, genocide is mentioned too, that no accountability so far for the genocide committed against the people of Tigray, and Debretsion, TPLF chairman, pressed for speedy accountability. Thirdly, return of IDPs. The process of return of IDPs is slow. By the way, Getachew government takes credit for speedy return of IDPs to Raya and Salamti. But TPLF says it's very delayed now. And by the way, Tigray government have been accusing itself and TPLF of delaying the return of IDPs due to internal political tensions. Fourthly, the statement mentions the presence of invaders in Tigray, that invaders have not left Tigray so far. By invaders, TPLF means Amhara forces and Eritrean military, though no names are mentioned, Amhara or Eritrea. So TPLF is now telling Americans that federal government, Eritrean government, Amharas should be held accountable for genocide committed against Tigrayans, human rights violations committed, no accountability done so far. I think TPLF now will put more pressure. It will raise this issue now, because if this issue is raised, TPLF would like to put pressure upon federal government through raising of the genocide issue. TPLF has been claiming the genocide has been committed in Tigray, but later it just went quiet about international inquiry. Now, when there is split and Getachew is backed by federal government, TPLF of Debretsion would renew its calls for international inquiry to hold people accountable for genocide against Tigrayans. Overall, Arvind Masinga's visit has not resulted into any tangible progress, but we'll have to wait. He's holding meetings. He'll share the outcome with his seniors in Washington, and then gradually we'll see the results. So it's too early to say if his visit failed or it led to any progress. We'll have to wait and see. Thanks for watching.